Welcome to OFR. In this tutorial, I'll be guiding you on how to assemble the Bissa shoe cabinet with 2 compartments from IKEA. For this build, you need a Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a level, and a hammer. You can also use a drill with a Phillips or posi drive bit to speed up the assembly process. So the first step is to grab these 3 panels and put them into this orientation. The 2 larger panels should have these curved corners facing outwards. As for the smaller panel, make sure that this hole is closer to the edge of the panel than the other hole on the other side. Then grab 10 of these screws and screw them into these 10 holes. The end product should look something like this. Now grab these 4 plastic pieces and hammer them into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. Next, grab 4 of these screws and secure them into the 4 holes as shown. Now place these 2 pieces of wood in this orientation and also grab 4 dowels. Then hammer in the dowels into these 4 holes. Now attach the 2 pieces of wood as shown. Next, grab this piece and put it in this orientation. Also grab 2 dowels and hammer them into these 2 holes. Then attach this piece as shown. Now grab 3 fasteners and secure them into these 3 holes. It's going to look something like this. Now attach this larger panel to the structure as shown. Then grab 3 more fasteners and secure them into these 3 holes. Next, grab 4 dowels and hammer them into these 4 holes. Now grab the smaller panel that you worked on before and make sure it's in the same orientation, then attach the structure as shown. Next, grab 4 fasteners and secure them into these 4 holes. Now grab 4 scratch guards and hammer them into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. Then move the structure to the side and place it on the floor as shown. Now let's focus on the compartments. Grab this panel and 2 of these plastic pieces and put them into this orientation. Also grab yourself 6 of these screws. Then secure the side plastic pieces with 3 screws. It's going to look something like this. Now grab this larger piece of wood and attach it as shown. Then grab 2 of these smaller screws and screw them into these 2 holes. Next, grab the smaller piece of wood and attach it as shown. Again, grab 2 smaller screws and screw them into these 2 holes. Now repeat the same steps that are related to the compartment one more time. Now after assembling both compartments, place them in as shown. The top compartment should be placed in like this. As for the lower compartment, it should go in the same way, but make sure that this part of the compartment doesn't lean on the lower piece of wood of the structure. It should look something like this. Now grab 4 screws and 4 of these white plastic pieces and secure them into these 4 holes. For this step though, make sure you're using a screwdriver and not a drill. Now place the shoe cabinet onto its feet and put it against your intended wall. For this next step, unfortunately IKEA doesn't provide wall hardware, but if you want to attach the shoe cabinet against the wall, first make sure it's level and then screw in 2 screws into these 2 holes. Now grab the last 2 panels and 4 screws. You have 3 different slots where you can put in the panels, and I decided to go with the middle one, so simply slide in both panels as shown. Then secure both panels with 2 screws. It's going to look something like this. Now check that everything opens and closes relatively smoothly, but if you followed all these steps, then you shouldn't have any issues. So you now have a fully assembled Bissa shoe cabinet with 2 compartments from IKEA. Hopefully this tutorial helped you out.